This is a video to demonstrate myofascial release for the neck and middle back using 2 blocks. Lie your blocks horizontal, one horizontal to go behind the bra strap area or nipple line in men. And then place a block vertically underneath your skull to cradle your skull. Just the base of your skull, not the neck. This may need a little adjustment. And make sure you feel comfortable and safe in order to be able to get the full releasing technique from the blocks. So start by breathing. Inhale, releasing down the rib cage, and most importantly, releasing the jaw. Allow your body melt onto the supporting blocks. Taking a breath in and breathing out, releasing the jaw. Allow the skull become heavy on the supporting block. You can start to mobilize the upper cervical tissue by lowering and lifting your chin, mobilizing into the base of the skull, lifting and lowering. Continue to breathe with that soft jaw. You can move to turning the skull from side to side, pressing each side of the skull into the block. If you feel like you need support from the block, you can take your hands either side of the block and hold it steady as you turn small turns from side to side, allowing the head to become heavier and continuing to release through the jaw. We'll now mobilize the pelvis. So sliding the tailbone towards the heel and moving it back. This releases the low back fascia around the pelvis, allowing your body to become heavy on the block. Try not to lift the skull off the block because this mobilizing through the whole fascia lines from the pelvis right up to the base of the skull. We'll now mobilize the fascia around the rib cage and the muscles around the rib cage. Using your index finger and thumb, hold each side of the rib cage, and on the exhale, slide that rib cage in toward each other and down toward the pelvis. Inhale, lift the rib cage out into your hands, and with your hands either side of the rib cage, slide the rib cage towards the tailbone. Really feel that lovely release from tailbone to the skull. We'll mobilize around the back and shoulder blades. Interlace the fingers, reach to the sky, bringing the shoulder blades round the rib cage and sliding them back. Reaching and retracting. Exhale, reach. Inhale, slide back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, slide back. Exhale, reach. Inhale, slide back. And now we're going to engage the lower spine as well. So you're going to draw your tailbone towards the heels, reach the shoulder blades and lift the pelvis to hover. So reach, slide the tailbone toward the heels, decompress the lower back and then lift, lengthening out that whole back body. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades back, lower the pelvis. Exhale, reach, slide the tailbone toward the heels and lift. Use your exhale to really decompress the lower back. Inhale and lower. Release the vertical block and replacing the support of the skull, interlace your fingers and grab behind your hairline. Inhale, you can back bend over the block and exhale, come up. Bring the elbows in. Exhale, lower the head and back bend over the block. Inhale, come up, or exhale, come up. Inhale, back bend over the block. Exhale, elbows come in, lift up. You can add a little lift from the pelvis as you lift the head up. And that lovely way to decompress the whole back body and engage the front body. When you're finished, roll carefully off the block, come onto all fours and see if you've got freedom of movement now. So